And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark. These two... with an emphasis on ball movement.
No hero ball between these two squads, Kevin. And you're right, it is beautiful to watch. The ball moves, the player moves, they find quality shots, and the assists come in bunches.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Cowboy. Bottoms is out there with Morant. Then there's the captain, and it's Myers. He's the 5 down low. Here's A-Train. Real well against the Pack in that last game. Myers passing to Copeland. Here's Cowboy. Pass to Bottom. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First team. From over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the strike.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Now DJ, here's Pope. It's rebounded by Bottom. Morant gaining the floor. Bottoms the pass to Copeland, and G has it in the corner. Offline with his 3.
They're close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the paint. And the bucket is good. 1 point change here for him.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
The Bruins shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half on. Pass to Bottom. And he gets the whistle for the 30-second call. The Bruins have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to DJ. Here's the Professor. Now here's DJ. 6 on the shot clock. Rose takes to DJ. Hits the 3-point bomb. DJ's got 6 points.
Right over the screen there. Makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Bottoms. Plays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Here's the Professor. Saw him with 29 points last game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Bruins have made their only other free throw attempt today. An earlier trip to the line. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Morant outside. Pass to Bottom. There's a screen. On the wing, here's Myers.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. Defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
That one is no good. The Bruins leading by 3. A-Train. That one is hammered home.
The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. They're a little slow out of the gate. Just 1 for 4 from the field so far.
Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
There it is, guys. One of those epic plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And with 2 free throws coming up, officials on the call with the foul.
He got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far out.
These teams are getting a double dose of each other, GA. How do you see these games playing out?
Well, oftentimes the team that wins the first one drops the second. I don't know why, but it seems that's the case more often than not.
And so he hits both. The Bruins leading by 5. Pass to Pope. Here's DJ. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. DJ's got that.
And they want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's field, but not who you want to leave open. To 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Pass to the professor. Here's Copeland. He's covered by Rose. There's Copeland. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. There's Cowboy. Knocks down the 3-ball. 5 points in the game.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
There's Bottoms. His last outing, he had 18 points. To the middle. Wants to get it to Morant. He does.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
On 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. A-Train against the DJ. Here's A-Train. Lets it go with the 3. G with the rebound. Pass to Copeland. Here's Cowboy. No luck that time in the shot, but would have put them outside. Here's Pope. His last outing with 20 points. A-Train can't get it to drop.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
To the inside. Got a piece of it. Pushing it up. Here's Everett. Brings it down. In a moment now, we'll look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bruins.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking a great shot.
And also, guys, they're out muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that.
Copeland can't hit. The Bruins beaten by 4. They pick out the Rose. Brings it from downtown.
And they're just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Bottom. Here's G.
job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's the professor. He has 6. Here's Foley. They get the rebound. Two-handed jam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
You know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
The Bruins have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8-16. Here's terrific move.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys that are symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Pass to G. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now Rose. Here's the professor. Back to Rose. Down to 5 in the shot clock. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Gone 105 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. 1:12 left in the first quarter. Takes a 3. Copeland can hit.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off a second chance bucket.
Here's Cowboy. 5 points in the game. Here's Myers. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from G. Good from the line that time. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Rose. That's to Pope. Downtown. Rose. Good. Rose has got 6.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Copeland. He's always able to provide big production, averaging 22 points a game. Inside, here's Myers. And a little contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. That one is off. Off as well, so he misses both. DJ from deep 3. He can't hit that time. Domination in the first quarter has been pretty lopsided. The Bruins on top as they wrap up the first quarter on a 15-6 run. We've got more in store for you right after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Bruins, what do you think, guys?
Well, when you control the ball, you control the second-chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Bottoms is out there with G. Then it's Morant. That's Cowboy. And it's Copeland in at the 1. Pass to G. There's the 3. And the professor pulls it down. The professor's got to the 3-second violation. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well.
Yeah, both of these teams of late forcing turnovers and converting them into offense at the other end.
Well, it was the Bruins winning their last game against Atlanta.
And that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Pass to Pope. But three. It's rebounded by Bottom. Bottom's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Morant drives it and finished by Morant.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Oh, kicks to Rose. From past the arc. And DJ with the basket on the assist by Rose. DJ's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bruins. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Morant outside. Fires for three. The shot comes out. The Bruins leading by 13. Pass to A-Train. To the wing on the left. DJ with them. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game was just tremendous.
That's good.
Dominating off the backboard. And those are the
Shooting
kinds
one.
of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tighten up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
The Bruins have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And the free throw, no good. I'm told now by our producer, do we have you guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal. And the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics take sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
There's the pick. Pass to the professor. Outside Rose. 6 to shoot. Both the pass to DJ. Here's A-Train. And it's off from three-point range. Gone only 2 of 7 for the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Morant. Here's Myers. Tries again. And that one was literally a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Averaging about 22 points per, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. And really just excellent numbers. I like what we've been seeing from him across the board.
I do too. I mean, he's playing with much more focus now and a much higher level of intensity.
And G drops them both. The Bruins leading by 14. Outside Rose. Pass to DJ. Jackson the 3. Yes. It's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. Gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. They set the pick. Goldman the pass to Myers. Good for another basket for him. Number number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game. Consider my doubts disappear.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Pass to Bottom. Here's Cowboy, and he hits the jump shot. Cowboy's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Number 5.
The Bruins leading by 16. Here's Polk. And here is DJ.
Looking now, it's
Out of bounds.
for Bottom. The past month has been surreal. 4th in field goal percentage, 6th in scoring, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer. Understands the offense. Moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. Here's Myers, and the bank shot is good. G's got 15.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
DJ passes to the professor. G with the rebound. Gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Copeland the pass to Cowboy. There's Bottoms. Now here's Morant with 3.
He can't get anything involved, at least not this quarter.
Morant against Rose. Pass to DJ. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. 5 on the clock. Here's Pope. G with the rebound. G's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
To the left wing for the 3. And shot missing. The Bruins leading by 14. The professor passes to Rose. Misses from short range. 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. And they're running. They could use a bucket. And it's Pope missing. Morant outside. And here comes the break. And a wide open look for DJ. Drains it from beyond the arc. DJ's got 23.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up.
2 minutes remaining.
They have all the confidence in the world right now from the 3-point line.
Here's Cowboy. At the line. Here's Myers. Pass to Bottom. Off target from outside.
Hey, it was a good look, and he normally capitalizes on it.
And it's Pope missing.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Count the basket. Bottom's got 5 points so far.
And they've repeatedly worked inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Out to the wing. Copeland good.
Yeah, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
DJ kicks to Pope. Pass to Rose. And he's good on the 3-ball. 12 points for him.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Here's G. They swipe it. Here's Everett. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Pass to Bottom. It's tipped. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's DJ, and he converts the lead. DJ's got 25 points.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Copeland. Pass to Bottom. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the downtown.
Second team foul.
And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw. And he knocks down the first one. Gets them both. Now here's PJ. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. After 1 half, it hasn't even been close. The Bruins on top. They lead by 18. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Phantom half-court shot drop.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight.
When you can shoot the 3 like this, how is the other team supposed to keep up?
And Kenny, especially since they can hit from so... And with a moment here, time to give our compliments to the players of the week. Looking at the East, the Eraser.
Plenty of L-O-V-E. That's what you can do about this game. Love it. Because that combination of skill and size, man, that big fella is taking care of business. Game in and game out.
Yeah, and that really, that C-O-N-S-I-S-T-E-N. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Dive into the second half. We'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
The Bruins leading by 18. Got Rose. Rolf is out there with the professor. And it's DJ. And it's A-Train in at the 2 guard. That's the group starting the second half for Penny Atkinson. Here's G. And oh boy, contact there, but he gets the call and he'll shoot 2. He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
No question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
It's stolen by G. To the left side wing. And it's blocked. Here's Pope. Still without a basket. Down low.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
Here's Copeland. They set the pick. Here's Bottoms. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Bottoms got 9.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Pass to DJ. Three-pointer. Open, and that's his 10th move in the contest. He was going to take 13 shots.
Those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Here's Copeland. There's one for 3. And that one's good. 10 points for him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, fire 3 of your own. Boom.
To the middle. Here's Everett. And he could not get that one to go. And he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
And guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Morant outside. That's to G. Here's Bottoms. Here's Cowboy. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Rose looking around. Out left to the wing. DJ passes to the professor. Shot clock at 5. Jump to finish it off. Beauty.
When he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for it with his back.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected team. Gone 1 or 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. There's the screen. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bottoms. Hope with the rebound. Hope's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From deep. Good on the triple. That's 7 points for Adrian.
Nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Bottom. They'll keep possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Here's Copeland, just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc, sinks the triple. Copeland's got 7 points.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And now he'll swing it over to the defenders on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers. For example, stoppages and replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds. And in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bruins.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Here's Bottoms. Here's Myers. Finishing it off.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
The Bruins have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Pass to DJ. Here's Pope. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Adrian, the pass to Pope. Over to the left wing. Here's DJ. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Morant, right side. Here's Bottoms. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Got going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 to 4 from the arc.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
That's to Copeland. Here's Cowboy. A 3 ball. That's in for his 5th make of the night. He's shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that.
A-Train the pass to Rose. Now here's DJ. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 4th assist in this one. Morant outside. There's the pick. Takes the 3. And the professor pulls it down.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
The rejection by Morant. And Jeffrey was caught up, unable to get that one to go without the contact.
Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. The Bruins leading by 23. DJ passes to the professor. G with the rebound. G's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. A 3. Go for it. Can't hit.
They have been pulled down in this step.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, throwing rebounding is certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Cowboy. He's got 14.
2 minutes remaining in the play. 2 minutes.
Pass to Bottom. Morant outside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Myers. And it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
The Bruins have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Outside Rose. Pass to the professor. Fades back. And the Bruins tack on 2 more.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Copeland. A 3-pointer off the mark. And certainly key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here's A-Train. This is the baby hook.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Cowboy. Right wing. Fires from deep. Copeland can't hit.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances. And I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it. Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about him.
31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking to lead. Here's Cowboy. And that time, also a missed shot. And it's the Bruins with the ball. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's a good screen. And it's DJ missing. Here's Cowboy. He's got 14. Pass to G. Here's Cowboy. Drops in the tray. Cowboys got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he got off to a slow start, but it appears to me that he's found his touch from beyond the arc now.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Bruins on top, running away with it. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. Assist of the game, brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. He tasty room service dine right there, boys.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for... this game to become competitive. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the leagues. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually... so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril.
The captain out there with Cowboy. Then it's G. Then it's Morant. And it's Bottoms in at the four-man position.
You trust him and expect him to make those mid-range jumpers, especially against loose defense like that.
Here's Q, and Rose wide open. He shoots. That three off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Copeland. Pass to G. Fast break. Here we go. Timeout called. The Bruins. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's A-Train. And it's Cowboy with the rebound.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Copeland dishes to Morant. And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Q, he's checked in for Rose. Adams can't get it to go. Being at 51%. Really solid. Timeout called. The Bruins.
Timeout.
Rose, he's checked in for Q. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to A-Train. To the paint. And he lays it straight in. That's 36 points for DJ.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Cowboy. Here's Bottoms. Pass to G. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch.
Oh! And the rejection by Morant. Here's Cowboy for three. Not going to go that time.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may That's why he missed.
Here he goes. And it's Pope missing. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Copeland. Three-pointer. And they recover it. Here's Myers. And the professor pulls it down.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
Rose gets to DJ. And again for 3. He buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's the G. Mark, you're so familiar with the college games. Biggest adjustment for guys coming into the program.
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
And he sinks the second. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to the professor. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Bottom. Bottom's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's G. And here's Morant. Here's Bottoms. Off target from three-point range.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now. It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Cope on the pass to Myers. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. Your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're coming back on something, how free throw play. The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Here's Everett. And the foul on Rose. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Copeland dishes to G. Here's Bottoms. Here's Cowboy. No good on the three. The professor passes to Pope. Here's the professor. Pass to DJ. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. 5 to shoot. Here's Pope. Misses the three.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Here's Morant. And it's good for 2.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them a phone. Pass to DJ. Lets it go from deep. Connects again from Evans.
He got his defense rambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Hope on the pass to Cowboy. Pass to Bottom. And that one's good by G. G's got 5 points now this quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Everett. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Pope the pass to A-Train. Here's DJ. Good. From three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
That latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in the game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in the game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And stolen by DJ. Rose passes to A-Train. Now here's DJ.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Evans. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. It's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls. Great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Here's Bottoms. Stick number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bruins.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next game will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conference. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DJ.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
He's off on the second.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
35 seconds left in the game. Rose takes the poke. Here's A-Train. Here's Everett. Comes up empty down low. Here's Copeland. Just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciate it. And we saw at times stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now we present our player of the game.